Hello guys, welcome to my channel. That was my robot voice. It's great, wasn't it? Yeah, sorry, I'm driving. Boom, like a race car driver. But anyway, so man, one of my favorite movies growing up was The Terminator. Man, I'm not crazy. If you watching this, I know you like The Terminator. A couple of y'all like The Terminator. I like The Terminator. I think more so I like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's a cool guy. He's a cool case study of motivation and success. But anyway, yeah, I love The Terminator. But one of the main, believe it or not, one of the main things I loved about the Terminator movies was that single-mindedness, right? There's, Arnold Schwarzenegger. His only mission in that movie was to kill Sarah Connor. Like, that's all he was programmed for. Shouldn't be killing nobody, guys. Don't do that. But his only mission in life was to kill Sarah Connor. So everything else he did was a component to accomplishing that goal, man. That's crazy. That's all he wanted to do. He didn't want to eat. He didn't want to put no oil on his joints. He didn't want to look at Robot Weekly, no magazine, unless it had like Kill Sarah Connor in there. He didn't want to look at it, man. So you have to be a robot in your life. This is one thing. Like, I remember when I first met my wife, and she makes fun of me still, but I'm a guy. I had a hard time telling her I loved her, but anyway, that's a different video for the next channel. But yeah, she was like, "Oh, you were like a robot. You didn't have no feelings." I was like, "I have feelings. I have feelings, but it's just that I'm naturally like a calm, cool. I guess they call it aloof or collected guy. I just don't invest emotional energy in things unless they need that emotional energy invested in them. Because your life force is precious, man. Don't waste it on BS, man. Don't waste it. But anyway, so she called me like a robot, So there was a time where we were sitting down eating dinner or something, and I think she was trying to ask me like if I loved her and stuff. I was like, I like you. Then I went down the list. I went into Terminator mode. I went down the list. I was like, you're cute, you're smart, you're funny. You're hardworking, but couldn't say I love you, man. Just couldn't say it. So, but the point I'm trying to get at is we have the capacity to have that single-mindedness, guys. You have the ability. You do it all the time. Think of your favorite hobby, your favorite thing to do when you think you don't have anything to do. But think of your favorite thing to do when you don't have anything to do, right? And think about how focused and engrossed you become in that activity, and like how you become so engrossed in it that like time just seems to fall away, and the performing of that activity will turn 30 minutes make it seem like a minute, right? So that's what I'm talking about with single-mindedness. When you develop that single-mindedness, your time, what happens is, like, time, if you think of time like a wide lens, when you become single-minded, not only do you tap into that inner robot, but your experience of time, it changes. So time goes from like this to like whoosh, it just flies by, right? So become a robot, guys. Thank you. Have a good day.